Coming up on today's edition of Channel 97 News,
we meet a set of brothers on the rink,
check out some award-winning students,
talk to a teacher brightening up the halls,
and it all starts now.
Welcome to the first edition of Channel 97 News in 2024. I'm Blake Halston.
And I'm Maddie Palos. Here are the announcements for the month.
The boys' golf season is only a few short months away, with tryouts beginning on February 26th. If you are interested in playing boys' golf and wanted to stay up to date, then be sure to join the Boys Golf Google Classroom page. The access code is 54WXJY3.
Boys volleyball will be hosting 4 different open gyms for their upcoming season. All will be held in Gym B.
We would like to congratulate these 2 athletes for their accomplishments this year. Morgan Kovach, second team All-State Softball, and Sam Lurkins, All-Region Soccer. Congratulations.
Spanish Club's January meeting is on Tuesday the 23rd in room 227. All students are welcome.
Juniors, don't forget to complete the survey from counseling to choose your test for this spring. The deadline is January 5th.
Seniors applying for college are reminded to use their Squire account to request transcripts. Contact OHS Registrar Chris Vitale at vitalic@msdr9.org with questions regarding your transcripts.
Juniors expecting to attend college after high school are encouraged to attend the College 101 event presented by a regional recruiter from Mizzou on Tuesday, February 13th at 6:30 p.m. in the OHS library.
Sophomores and juniors interested in taking a dual enrollment course through St. Louis Community College next school year are encouraged to sign up for a dual enrollment workshop. Workshops will provide information regarding program application and course registration. Workshops will be held during A&P on February 13th and 22nd. Interested students must sign up in advance using the Google Forms shared in your email.
Students interested in enrolling in the A-Plus Scholarship Program are encouraged to attend a training session on Thursday, February 1st. Students must sign up in advance. Check your email for registration information or use the QR code to register. This training is open to 9th, 10th, and 11th graders who are not already enrolled in the program.
On January 18th at the boys varsity basketball game, HOSA will be raising money for the Be the Match Foundation. The Be the Match Foundation conducts bone marrow research and connects patients in need of bone marrow with resources and support. Sign-ups will be available for anyone that wants to become a bone marrow donor.
Are you a senior and ever wanted to dunk your favorite teachers? Sign up to play in this year's annual Student vs. Teacher basketball game. The game will be held on January 25th. Please talk to Mr. Freitag or Ms. Nitz with any questions or concerns.
Interested in volunteering at this year's Special Olympics? The Somo basketball tournament is back this year at OHS and we need buddies. Your job will be to help out with our Somo athletes throughout the day of the tournament. If you wish to sign up, fill out the form and turn it in with your application fee to Mr. Freitag in 316 or Mrs. Nitz in 303 during AP. Thanks.
The OHS Theater Company is looking for artists for our spring play, The Outsiders. Auditions and interviews will be held at the end of January. Join our Google Classroom for more information and contact Ms. Zerker with any questions.
As many students know, siblings spend a lot of time at home, but what happens when they also share the rink?
Dino, Roman, and Adam tell us about the Cook brothers.
The Oakville hockey season has been underway for about a month now. One thing that makes this season so special is that there are 2 brothers getting to play together for the first time.
It's been very special. I mean, I've never gotten to play with him before because in hockey there's like 2 different age groups and birthdays, and you have to be 1 year apart. And we're 2, so I've never gotten to play with him before. Really, it's just like family. I've grown up with him my whole life. Always gotten to watch him play. Never got to be on the ice with him. So he's a little clown, but he gets the job done.
It's good. It's fun. We have good chemistry. It means more because we've been wanting to play on a team for a while, just together. So I want to beat some of the private schools, maybe win the WIC or the challenge. But yeah, we can learn from each other, just new things, different ways we play because we both play different styles of games. It impacts our relationship. I feel like it makes us closer just because we're with each other more now, even on the ice, than we were before.
My goal is just try and play my best each game that I can give all that I got, and try and let him score some goals too. I think the biggest thing is just leadership, because he likes to get into little scuffles sometimes in scrums, but I've sort of taught him like that's not the biggest part of the game. The biggest part is scoring and helping your team out, so I think that's a big part of it. I think we've gotten closer as we've played together because we're on a line together and we go out at the same times, so whenever we're at home, we're always talking about hockey and playing together. So
One thing Brady wants Oakville to keep in mind is
Rollville.
with Roman Baban and Adam Winter behind the camera, I'm Dino Soljanovich with Channel 97 News.
Great to see them excelling together.
Speaking of that, we have some students excelling here at OHS.
Delaney and Mason show us the Tiger Stripe Awards.
Let's go see how well Oakville knows the Tiger Stripes of character.
Hello.
Hi, do you know what the Tiger Stripes of character are?
Sure.
Hey, do you know what the Tiger Stripes of character are?
No!
I'm gonna go like leadership might be one of them.
That's one of them.
Yeah. Maybe like respect.
That's another one.
Okay.
Forget someone.
Okay. Responsibility.
That's 3.
Okay. Can I get a hint?
No. Hey, do you know what the Tiger Stripes of character are?
No, I have no idea.
Can you guess?
Character.
Responsibility, integrity. Is one of them honesty?
Do you know what the Tiger Stripes of character are?
I really should. Responsibility, respect, leadership.
Thumbs up. No, not teamwork. Is it teamwork?
Obviously, our school could use a refresher on these school-wide principles. What better way than through a brand new award?
So we have like a Google form that goes out to the staff like every other week. We also talk about it in our faculty meetings. And it basically just says like, is there a student you want to recognize? What stripe of character do you think they fit? And then write like kind of a blurb about it. So we have been gathering nominations and then we should be awarding the first round of them in the next couple of weeks.
Students are really the heart and soul of what we are all about. So when kids do things that fit within those or just do good things in general, I think we need to recognize them and honor them. That goes a long way.
For people to feel like our building is a community and like to feel a sense of belonging, it's important to recognize like good character, good behavior.
This idea is one way that we can do more to help promote what it means to be a Tiger and the character that we want to exemplify around here.
Good luck to all of the nominees. With Delaney Murphy behind the camera, I'm Mason Bader for Channel 97 News.
Great to see those students get rewarded for their hard work.
Some other students putting in hard work are the juniors on the basketball team.
Brittany and Haley have the story.
As basketball season begins, the court looks a little different. Without any seniors, the team depends on the leaders. But what does leadership mean to the team? Coach Traxler tells us more.
Leadership in our program means doing the right thing consistently, even when no one's watching.
You represent your team, and you got to put all your effort out there every day.
If I'm the captain, the people, they're obviously relying on me a lot more, so I have to obviously show them with my leadership and my skills.
The effort you put forth is the effort the rest of your team will.
I try to be vocal, talk the most on the court. I try to do the right things, I got to make sure I know the plays, watch film, and, so when players ask me stuff, I can always answer their questions, and I also try to be positive.
DJ and Logan demonstrate leadership on and off the court.
Off the court, they do a lot of discussing with us coaches after practice, just sitting around. And then we see them in practice communicating.
Me and him talk it out, and we try to make the best decision for the team.
The beginning of practice, we turn it over to those captains. After that, the coaches come in. We give them what we want to do for the day.
As the boys continue to practice every day, improvements are quickly rolling in.
These boys work really hard. We're on them every day to work even harder.
So I feel like we're getting better. Our effort is getting a lot better. Just come to the games.
With Haley Conaway behind the camera, I'm Brittany Dew for Channel 97 News.
Glad to see them taking on a new leadership role this season.
Another leadership spot this year has popped up in the business department.
Trevor and Grace tell us about Mr. Palacios.
You may hear music playing in the hallway during passing period, but let's hear about the new teacher behind the speaker.
I'm in the business department. I teach financial planning, marketing, personal finance, and intro to business called Business Explorations. This is my first year here at Oakville, but this is about my 4th year teaching. I taught in Georgia and the Atlanta area before that. When I came back to St. Louis, I thought this would be a good fit for me because I'm familiar with the area.
So we asked him, what is the meaning of playing music?
Well, that actually started from my old school. We would have to stand in front of our doorways and greet the kids as they came in. And in the mornings, the kids were, like that. And so I was like, oh, well, I'm going to try to pump them up a little before I teach them in the morning. So I started to play some 80s music, and then it kind of morphed into this thing, and I've done it ever since. And the students seem to really like it.
Now that we know who Mr. Palacios is, let's get some insight on how his students feel about him and his music.
I think it gets the students motivated to work in the class. He interacts with the students. He uses teenage slang.
I just want to kind of increase the energy level. I realize you're students, you're in school for a long time during the day, and so I just want to make it more enjoyable as you traverse the halls. Don't be scared to come up to me and ask for a request. I'd be glad to play it, assuming it is the clean version.
Thank you, Mr. Palacios, for shining your positivity onto Oakville. With Trevor Nitch behind the camera, I'm Grace Hickman for Channel 97 News.
It's cool to see a teacher add excitement to the hallways.
Another exciting thing here at OHS is girls wrestling.
Maria and Nathan give us an update on the new year.
Did you know OHS has a girls wrestling team and that this season they have double the size of their team? Let's take a look.
Well, the team we had it finished with 8 wrestlers last year, and now we have about 18, so we have more than doubled, and it's continuing to grow as a sport here at Oakville and around the state of Missouri.
The best part about being on the team is the coaches and the people, because Coach Shivers is a very, very nice coach, and girls have especially bonded with some of the older girls this year.
So everybody's really nice, and I feel like we're all pretty close, and we communicate, and we all tell each other if we're doing good and everything, and I don't know, I feel like we have a good bond.
The coaches are pretty fun. We learn a lot in a certain amount of period of time.
Most teams do not have a full lineup, which would be 14 weight classes. We are very close to having full weight classes, or all of our weight classes filled, which does give us a better chance at winning a lot of duels and gives us a lot of points when we go to tournaments. So it helps us become very successful as a team, and then again the competitiveness between the girls and having a practice partner that is closer to your weight as opposed to years past where they could be close, they could be kind of far apart, and we got to figure things out. Now everybody's got somebody, and it works very well.
It's definitely very hard due to all the conditioning we have to do and all the work you have to put in, but it's definitely very rewarding.
I would say it's definitely more mentally and physically challenging, because you have to be physically fit while also having a lot of strategy, and you have to be able to make weight every single week, which can be a struggle.
I just want everybody to come out and support not just the girls wrestling, but the boys wrestling. I mean, there's a whole bunch of wrestlers out there, and there's a lot of matches. They would love everybody's support, and hopefully next year everybody wants to come out for wrestling.
With Nathan Baker behind the camera, I'm Maria Parisi for Channel 97 News.
Nice seeing one of our programs have another successful start to the year.
Here at OHS, we also have some classes that are having success.
Drew, Alyssa, and Sawyer show us what the marketing kids are working on.
On December 19th and 20th, everyone at Oakville had an opportunity to enjoy a cold treat during classes. Marketing continued a year's tradition by selling ice cream.
Okay, it is a sales unit where the students, make ice cream sales, and each group has to create a different product, but the base has to be ice cream.
In marketing, we have to compete against 5 other groups and try to sell the best ice cream, and we have to have different types. So we're doing waffles. Ours is a waffle and ice cream sandwich. It comes with any other type of ice cream. The other groups have totally different types of ice cream, and they have to sell that the most.
You can have any of your own ingredients, and you can smash it together or put it together in any way and sell it.
Though this event is fun, it also teaches the marketers real-world skills.
They have to make advertisements and get them approved by Ms. Zupon. They've been getting together. They make posters. They have to figure out who is going to bring what supplies.
But it was really fun to actually like plan everything out and be able to like plan what we would need and what we would be able to use and like the prices of everything. And I feel like it just gives like a real like aspect to marketing and selling and what you would do in the future. It's all up to us. Like, she won't do anything. If we forget something, then it's like tough luck for us.
It gives them an idea of all the stuff that we've done all semester, and it makes them put everything they learn and they puts it to use.
Remember to stop by next year to get a sweet dessert. With Sawyer Best and Alyssa Johnson behind the camera, I'm Drew Murphy with Channel 97 News.
Not only do we have classes making an impact, we also have impactful programs.
Maddie, Riley, and Phoebe tell us about the A+ tutors.
Hey Oakville, you may have heard of the A+ program. Here's why you should join.
Students joining A+ have to go to one of 2 trainings that we schedule throughout the year. Requirements for A+ are 2.5 GPA, 95% attendance, you have to complete 50 tutoring hours, and you have to test either proficient or advanced on the Algebra 1 EOC. And in addition to that, you can't get into any trouble. You have to be a good student while you're here. So.
I really enjoy that I get to help other students. So like right now I'm cadetting, which is an amazing opportunity for me, just to be able to shadow a teacher that I really enjoy the class of and something that I'm thinking about going into. And just overall tutoring other students I think is a great experience to just further your education.
Well, the benefits are if you attend a participating public community college in the state of Missouri after high school, the state will pay your tuition for students who are eligible based on the criteria that they graduate high school with.
Some of my favorite things about being a cadet is definitely just working with the students. I'm able to help them with like ground plans, their monologues. Since I have taken this class before, I'm able to just help provide some advice and just help my teacher out since it is like a very hands-on, like active class.
So my students are able to get one-on-one help, which they really need, and all of the extra practice. So I really love it when they come in because my students are always happy to see my A+ tutors.
I joined A+ tutoring to help like middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, and also for community college. I like A+ because not only are you helping like the younger kids, but you also build a bond with them and see who's coming into high school in a few years.
For more information on A+, check out the Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development. With Riley Parisi and Maddie Chappius behind the camera, I'm Phoebe Reel for Channel 97 News.
Cool to see our teachers getting help from our own students.
That concludes the January edition of Channel 97 News. I'm Maddie Palos.
I'm Blake Halston. Have a great new year. And remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the tiger. Oh my God. Okay, not only do we have classes making an impact, we also have programs. What? Who is being so deviously loud?
I moved when you were talking.
Not only do we have classes making an impact, we can't use that.
Oh my God!